Hi, American Lit classes. Today I'm going to talk about chapter 4. This is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a video. We'll see how this works out instead of a screencasting. And you are going to have multiple assignments today to do tomorrow. The first assignment is going to be obviously watching this video and then responding to your chapter 4 SOAR worksheet. So you'll read chapter 4 within this video, and then you guys will respond to that SOAR worksheet. Also, you'll do the discussion questions. So that's the second thing. And then the other thing that you do have to do for Friday is going to be the vocabulary assignment, which I will explain in just a few minutes. Okay, so we're going to get into chapter 4. Now, so far, if you remember, chapter 1, we are introduced to this town, this imaginary town that's being invaded by the Nazis. In chapter 2, the Nazis, we get to know them a little bit better and what's going on with them. They both have this naive view of how this whole war situation is going to take place, or this occupation is going to take place. But at the end of chapter 2, Alex winds up killing one of the Nazis with a pickaxe. And he's a worker. He was a free man and he's been told to work and he's angry. And so he kills the Nazi. Now in chapter 3, we see that war is basically starting. So now we know that the Nazis who are occupying the town and the townspeople are definitely going to have a major conflict. And so in chapter 4, Alex is brought into trial. Now, trial is kind of a loose term because, of course, the Nazis are in fact going to kill or execute Alex for what he's done. They're not really listening and providing justice. They're simply trying to let the town know that if you resist, you will be killed. Okay, so when we look in chapter 4, let's see if I can switch this around a little bit. I don't know if I can do this in the video. You see the quote, "When they came, the people were confused, and I was confused. We did not know what to do or think. Yours was the first clear act. Your private anger was the beginning of public anger." Now, that particular quote is on page 54, and Mayor Orden is saying that to Alex. He's basically saying that Alex is the one that actually expressed what everyone in the town was feeling. So at first, the townspeople were just in shock, but then they were starting to feel angry and they understood that they were being conquered or they were being taken over. And so Alex expressed this by killing the Nazi, okay? Now, we are going to look at Alex Morden's act as the first act of resistance in the town. And I want you to think about the question, and we're going to talk about this in your discussion question post. When, if ever, is resistance, including violent resistance, necessary against authority or justified and right? Provide both reasons and examples to support your answers. And I want you to post those answers under the discussion question Moon is Down, chapter 4 in Google Classroom. Make sure that you guys are posting in your answer section, not the comment section. Then you can read other people's posts and comment there. All right, the next thing that I want you guys to understand is you will be doing a vocabulary assignment for today. So you're going to, just like we've done before in the past, you will have to take words, specific words from Unit 16 and 18, and use them to describe the characters. Now remember that each of the questions, you have to write 4 full sentences, okay? 4 sentences to describe each character that is listed on the worksheet. And you have to use 2 vocabulary words. So again, 4 sentences, and you use 2 vocabulary words. Okay, and you can see that vocabulary assignment is attached as a Google document that you will turn in. We've done this before, so I don't think I need to explain too much more. But if you have questions about that assignment, then please do contact me in our Zoom meeting or email me if you can. All right, so in looking at chapter 4 really quickly, I want to show you a quote on page 51. So if you have your book, you turn to page 51, that's the beginning of chapter 4. There's a quote that says, "And over the town there hung a blackness that was deeper than the cloud, and over the town there hung a sullenness and a dry, growing hatred." So at this point, both parties, both the soldiers and the townspeople, are really feeling hatred toward one another. Now, if you look at page 53, Alex is now on trial. Again, I said that's a loose term because he is going to be executed for his crime no matter what. And he's asked if he's sorry. And he says, I must work. I'm a free man. I got mad and I hit him. Sorry, Alex said. I'm not sorry. He told me to go to work, me, a free man. So he immediately took offense to the fact that this person was taking his freedom, and he is standing up for his freedom. Now, on page 55, you see that Alex is almost becoming a martyr, okay, for this particular cause. At the top of 55, he says, you will make people one. This is the mayor speaking to Alex. So he speaks to Alex, and after he knows that Alex is going to be put to death, and he says, you will make the people one. It is sad knowledge and little gift to you, but it is so, no rest at all. So he's telling Alex, listen, I know you're going to die, but you've given a gift to the people. The people will use your death to unite them as one against this enemy. And then on page 56, we really see Orden and Lancer having this conversation, this back and forth again. And he's basically saying, that this is war between them. The Lancer says, we will shoot 5, 10, or 100 for one. So you better watch yourself. You don't come up against us or we will kill people. And Orden says quietly, a man of certain memories. And Lancer says, a man of no memory. So they're basically going against each other with philosophy. Again, Lancer kind of proving that machine-like mentality. And then Orden saying, no, he's more of the human view of things. So the people are going to be united in the town over Alex's death. So that's what we see in chapter 4. All right, now I want you to make sure that you understand that all three of your assignments are due on Friday, okay? All three of your assignments are due on Friday, and that is your vocabulary assignment, which is an attachment to this document, your discussion question, and your SOAR worksheet. So those 3 things. You guys have been doing an awesome job. Everybody's been turning in their stuff. I'm so proud of you. If you have any questions at all, I will meet with you every time I post a lesson that day at between 2 and 2:45. You can go on a Zoom meeting with me, and I've given you that link on Google Classroom. Also, always feel free to email me or chat with me in Google Classroom, and I'll try to respond to you as soon as possible. I'm thinking about all of you. I'm praying for you by name. Have a great day.